What a time to be alive. This is a great Britney track that I really, really enjoyed when it came out. And I don't think that anyone else has done this one yet. This could be an exclusive. This could be a world first. Just like not turning the volume down on the phone that's streaming the stream. I'm a Slave for You. Really, really, really cool track. Let's read from the Wikipedia. Now, I want you to know that I'm reading for the Wikipedia, so you are not under any delusion that I actually know what I'm talking about here. I'm listening to the tracks. You guys are going to provide the trivia, and I'm just going to read a little bit from the wiki just to give it a bit of a front. If you've never heard the song before, perhaps you're new. This song is possibly from before you were born. 2001. So, anyway, I'm a Slave for You. It's a song recorded by American singer Britney Spears for her third studio album, Britney. Written and produced by Chad Hugo and Pharrell Williams of the Neptunes. We came to know Pharrell very well over the years. It was released on September 25, 2001 by Jive Records as the lead single from the album, marking a transition for Spears from the teen pop sounds of her previous singles. I'm a Slave for You is a dance pop track with urban pop and R&B influences. The lyrics describe the plea of a young woman to be liberated and feel independent. And my goodness, did we not see the signs? Did we not see that what was about to happen to poor Britney? You can go and read more about that on the Wikipedia page. Let's waste not another second because I really want to just quickly... I plug these, every time I do a Britney, I plug these guys, and I'll tell you why. They're a super early adopter of this channel, and they've been very, very lovely to me and very helpful. So check out Promo Spears on Twitter. They have just been fantastic to me and really helpful with a lot of Britney facts and stuff like that. And yeah, I'd appreciate it if you went over and had a crack at their page. That would be excellent, excellent, excellent. So don't forget to subscribe and all that kind of stuff. Really would appreciate that. Let's check out a 10-second intro, and then we'll go and look at the session. Thanks. Okay, now we're moving over to this fantastic mix window here, which I'm going to color up a little bit. Let's assign some track color. Yeah, look at that. That looks great. So we got 46 channels here. Now, a lot of these seem to be mono tracks. There's a couple of stereos in here, Fight Time Comp, and this Air or whatever. Then some revs, all these different channels here with some synth on it. But a lot of this seems to be mono. So I mean, let's just go and have a look at what's going on. Do I want to pump that? Yeah, we'll pump that. We'll make those look a little higher and nicer. I've rearranged this. You can see by the colors not being in perfect rainbow, I've rearranged this to be kind of my workflow with the drums and the bass, then sort of guitars and strings, and then loops and all that kind of stuff in there. Excuse me. About half of them are instrumentation, and the other half seem to be vocals. But, all right, there's no better way to kick off a Britney session than by checking out the kick itself. So, kick it to me, Pharrell and Britney. Let's do it. What are we producing here? So this is they gang these up, right? Sounds a little jingly. It's got a little bit of... Yep. If you're 2 minutes in and you're wondering where the vocals are, skip to about two-thirds, halfway two-thirds. That's where you'll find them. Let's add in that second kick and just listen to that for a moment. Okay. It's got more of a long sustain, longer decay than the other one that sounds quite sharp, but also has more of a low note to it as well. Let's just check out the frequency on the second kick. Hang on, get rid of the... Well, that's producing that similar sort of area. Interesting when you put them together, huh? Original. Second. Put them together. They sound, I mean, it's almost hard to hear one under the other, isn't it? Are they matching up? I mean, look, I'm not saying Pharrell doesn't know what he's doing, because they obviously do, but I always like to check and see if things are in phase. It's just a habit from, like, audio school sort of stuff, but I can see that this next kick is already completely out of phase with that second kick. So Let's try that and let's see what that sounds like. Okay. It's a subnote. That would be regarded as like an 808 style kick, if not directly from an 808. I want to hear that with the kick too. I mean, it's still there. Let's just check it out. Just a solid 50 hertz. This and that. And there's a little bit of slap. You can hear it just gently in the top end there just for the attack. Let's put them all together. Interesting. This session also was quite loud, so I did pull 7.5 or 7.8 dB out of the master just so we could get through and listen to it without it blowing our ears out. Okay, well, interesting. We got a lot of kicks there. And as you can see, throughout the entire session, they stay the same. Lots and lots of kick drums. There's an 80801 here. Let's just get a quick listen to that. That's a big note. That's a big, deep note. Look at that. That is huge. And you can see the oscillations in it. You can feel the oscillations in it. That kind of thing. That's literally just air going from side to side, like pulsing at you. And that's how all sound is made. There we go. There's your class. Wow. Isn't it funny that all sound is just air shaking? And you can get it to do anything. You can get it literally to sound like anything you've ever heard. Amazing. So just 3 big 808 hits. Nice. Let's hear that in conjunction with those kick drums, just for the sake. Oh, man, you can feel it in your willies. Is that a thing people say? That's a saying, isn't it? If you're 1930s prospector, perhaps. Okay, snare. Really tight. Wow, it's producing a lot of bottom end I didn't expect. I'm going to filter out the top, and it's really strange that they haven't just shelved that off completely. Like, let's shelf it off for them and say, you know, everything above there is kind of important and everything under. See, it has the same impact, but to me, that's kind of like unnecessary information down here. Like, that doesn't need to be there. That's just risking muddying up your mix for those moments, and can, you know, it can have detrimental effects on your compressor when you bust it all through. But hey, man, this is Pharrell we're talking about. This guy's a master. This guy's the boss. Lots of snare is all the same. There's one break there where it misses one single beat, and then we're starting to get it. We got a reverse snare here, and we're going to hear that. Love that. I still don't know how to reverse that sample, but that's what a snare sounds like in reverse. Is there a scrub feature on this too? I don't know. What's that S mean? Solo. Oh, okay. Replaced. No, I don't know how to scrub. But that's cool. Reverse snare and leads into a snare, so it'll sound like this. Love that. Preemptive. Snare 2. Okay. That's a beefy snare. Yeah, look at that. 200 hertz, just got that impact there. I'll juice it up for you. Hear that? Well, that sounds like a rock snare now. Take it away. Sounds like an oven tray. Sounds like when you put baking paper on an oven tray. That sounds like a nice, good, fat snare. But again, we've got this low end energy here that doesn't need to exist. I just don't understand. Filter it off. It's there. Doesn't matter. With 2 snares. Let's hit it with one of those reverses too. Get back. Okay. Oh, that's mighty. That should be every second snare hit, if you ask me. Yeah, I love that. That is so good. And then that's obviously coupled up with these claps, which just seem to run the entire length of the song as well. And I believe the snare does too. We'll check that in a moment. Wow, that's kind of... Look at that. There's a couple of claps in there. There's 3 claps for every time it's clapped. 1, 2, 3, every single time. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. It just kind of keeps it a little bit loose. Still perfect. bit loose. With the snare. Yeah. And the other snare. Which again, we can see here, they repeat for the entire track. Reverse snare. Kick drums. I'm a slave for you. Okay. Moving into the hats. Crispy, baby. Yeah. They sound kind of like out of phase. They can't be because they're mono. They don't have that ability. But again, Pharrell, what's happening, brother? We don't need any of that. Filter this stuff out. Basically, everything below there, I mean, from a mix perspective, is waste. But hey, man, is this Slave for you? I know I can't be. Again, we can't be talking shit about Slave for you. This is a certified banger. I'll turn that off because that's not mine to put on. Oh, look at this. This is what happens when you don't know how to use Logic. Remove that. Okay, and that, again, I believe, goes for the entirety of the song, except for that time where it drops out, which is about here. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. A shaker, a good old, I like a bit of shaker. I personally prefer this black Meinl shaker with a dude's signature on it, whose name I can't read, but it's around. Damn, tell me about that. Shaker what? Shaker from what? Drum machine. Sample pack, most likely being 2001. Congas. Okay. Now, I haven't got the original fresh in my brain, right? But I got a strange feeling that I want to pan some of these things. So let's just play back a little bit of this and see if we can get some. Yes, now we're talking. Hats, one over here. Shaker. Is that stereo conga? No. Reverse snare. I kind of want that. Here, let's hear that reverse snare in one ear. Oh, yeah, that's wicked, just slightly to the side. Okay, I dig that. What if we panned both of the snares? Would that be weird? Yeah, it's not okay. Oh, I don't like that. Makes me feel sick. I thought I should fix that. Now we'll center that reversey again. Yeah, it's okay. It's not bothering me too much. We've got some bass here to have a look at now. We're just racing through this, I'm sorry, but bass time. Thank you. Come on, there's more going on in there than that. Tell me more. You're joking. I'm speeding through this just to every clip, every 4 bars, there is 4 beats, there's a little bit of bass. Okay, and then what can I say? It's like that for the entire track. We'll go to bass 2, which seems to be mirroring that, but probably a different sound. Oh, that's cool, synth sound. Did I hear someone talking there? Besides my stupid self. Maybe it's just the sound. Let's hear some more samples. It's just in the sound. And that just goes the whole time? Is this going to be different? No, same. 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 Okay, let's put them together then, and we can hear them together. Interesting. Okay, that confuses me. Let's hear that with some drums and see if we get anything. Here it comes. 2, here. Okay, all right. You know, it's there. It's history. We can't change it. I'm just confused because I feel like there's so much more, but I suppose we'll hear some more of that in a moment. This is a stereo channel here. It's just called Guitar 01. Let's hear it. Yeah. That's just absolutely reeks of Pharrell in the best possible way. I really want to spend the night with you. I really want to do what you want me to. That's it. Pharrell's got the best hooks too. Do you remember that song that he did with Mr. Cal? It was, shake your ass, watch yourself, shake your ass, show me what you're working with. That was so good. Well, I reckon that's going to go for the duration. Oh, except for this part where we get to the middle section. Let's go to that. Here it comes. Nice. So, and also we're noticing this little section here, you can see that looks larger in there. This is a common pop thing where they go to this like little middle section, it modulates from the main area and then comes back, and you can see it happens twice there, and then it just jams for the rest of the track, which is why a lot of this stuff here, for those listening, I'm scrolling down the rest of the session now, and you can see a lot of these tracks end at about half or 2/3 of the way through the session, because there's nothing to happen after that, and it's just kind of fade out time, or dance time if these were concert stems or something like that. This is just a little bit of extra room for things to happen in the mix. Really cool. Okay, I'm going to move down to this keys section. It only happens for a small amount of time. We'll hear that. That's so cool. Interesting how you can hear headphone bleed. That's so cool. And now, if you are listening on your phone or on some speakers, I'd recommend the best way to listen to it would be through a set of headphones or earphones. Anything that you can do to get the speaker as close to your ear as possible. You don't have to crank it, but I mean, you'll be able to hear that little bit in between the notes. You can hear the headphones being picked up by whatever microphone is in the room. And I mean, that sounds like a MIDI instrument, but it's obviously the microphone's been picked up somewhere, so they must have recorded it to some degree at least. Okay, this is a channel 16, is called Flight Time Comp. I don't know what that is, so let's just hear it. Does this, go forever. This goes for the entire length of the track, and I think in this mix is quite a bit more loud than it needs to be. Okay. It is literally that, and I mean for 4 minutes or however long this track goes for, to the end here. 4 minutes and 54 seconds. And I just literally, if you're listening, I clicked towards the end and didn't miss a beat. It literally fell into place. It is, it goes for the entire track. It pans left and right. So I think we can move through to strings. Oh, yeah. Yes, that's some Legend of the Zelda stuff going on right there. Okay. What's that song? The Zelda one. It goes with it. It doesn't, but it can. Okay, so we're starting to thicken up some sections here with some melody in the mid-range. Now, just get a real quick look at the frequency range on this one as well. This is a lot of mid to lower range stuff. Oh, hang on, we see that? It's a lot of 200, and then you got some spice here if you need it, but It's for the midsection because Britney's voice is going to take up that area later, and the percussion sort of fills that too. Synth low. I like my synth and I like my low. So let's oh man, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, let's listen to low synth. Wow. Yeah, this is the bass I was talking about missing before. You don't know how to act. Yeah. I gotta start doing Timberlake stuff over Britney stuff. There's a bit of a crook history there, if you know. But Pharrell worked with everybody, didn't he? So, like, yeah. Okay, let's add that bass in and see what happens. Here comes the bass. Sexy back, go ahead, we go. Bring it sexy back, go ahead, we going with it. Yeah. Man, I'm a twisted individual. Okay, we'll move along from there to this channel, the stereo track called Air. Oh yeah, I'm all about that. And hey, it's got a little bit of air to it. Let's check out the EQ when it comes back around. Here we go. Yeah, it's got some little gas up there. About 6K. Sorry, I think it doubles already. Let's listen to that with a bit of extra gas on it. I'll just go back to it. One more. Take it all the way out. Add it back in. Or over at it. But where it actually lives is here. And again, there's a little bit of low energy there that I don't know needs to be there. Let's just see if we can hear it. It's not doing anything wrong. It's not causing any trouble. But again, this is just in my brain. When I see things like that, I know that they can gang up together and eventually create unwanted rumble when I'm doing a mix or something like that. But it's also why I don't get paid to do it, because I don't work in that industry. Moving along, there's some more. Another section here. And I feel like that is going to go with the string section. And we'll play them together in a moment. Yeah. I'll move to the next section. We'll put them together. Strings and all. Baby, don't you wanna dance upon me? Come on. Yes. Synth low. That's good, that's good. There it is, there's a bass note. Slave. I'm a slave for you. Imagine if Jason Statham sung this one. Yeah, I'm a slave for you, alright? He's never going to go away. This is called Revs. It's just reversed sounds. Look at him. And it's that the whole time. So, I mean, would that technically count as a percussion piece? What if we play? So there's some context for you. Okay. Scratch 04. It's only there for a couple of moments, but let's hear it anyway. Oh, that's a classic scratch. Remember when every band had a DJ? Remember the good old days? Limp Bizkit was rocking the set. It's like Russian roulette when you're placing your bet. I remember that. So I'm so sorry. I'm lying. I'm not sorry. If you got any Limp Bizkit, let me know. I'd love to see some. Great. They are some classic scratches. I think, and hey, kill me if I'm wrong, I think they are default samples. I don't think someone actually sat there and chirped those out. I think they're off a pack. I think I had that on vinyl, of like sound effects, and that was like a built-in one. Listen up. That exact, not just the sample it came from, but the scratch itself, and then this. Yeah, I mean, but it is a very common, it's so hard. Every scratch is different. Classic. And then there's a little bit at the end here. Man, scratches. Bring it back, everybody. Bring back the scratch. Cat scratch fever. Synth. This is just called synth. Oh, sorry, that's my demons escaping. I think we're going to need some context here. Let's put the revs in. Great context, everybody. The guitar in. Now we got it. Now we can hear it. Alright, so we got the vibe for that. It's that part we're with it. Dance, whisper. I think we're about to hit vocals time, which means we're going to start putting some track together. Okay, we got scratches coming up there. We know they're happening. Alright, let's go back here. I'm going to keep that out because it annoys me, so I'm just getting rid of it for now. Bass. Shake it, baby. Hats. Clap it. Snare. I'm stepping to that blood. I need to blend the words to this one. Yeah. Slave for you. Deny it. I'm not trying to hide it. Okay, too much fun. This is the time where you've got to go and hit the subscribe button and the bell notification and all that kind of stuff, and drop a comment about some Britney trivia. Have you met Britney before? Have you babysat Britney's sister? Britney, you know who I'm talking about. It's you. Go through the other comments for the other Britney videos to find out what I'm talking about. Have you ever seen Britney Spears live? How was she? Have you ever been there for Britney in a time of need? Are you Britney? Are you having a great time? Are you enjoying this video about your amazing art? Thanks for coming and having a look and dropping a comment and saying hello, because we appreciate that a lot. Everybody does. Share your Britney facts, share your Britney trivia. You probably know more, a very high chance you probably know more about how this was created than I do. I'm just here to have a really good look through it and enjoy it with you guys and get to experience that together and learn a little bit of something along the way. So feel free, please do. I love to interact with you guys in the comments and have a chat about how these were made and who made them and when they made them and what studio they were recorded in. How many people were there with Pharrell and Britney when they did it? I want to know, and I want you to tell me. Yeah, thanks very much. Do come along and click on some more videos and click on some more fun. Plenty more to come. Break the Ice is coming. I know you all want Break the Ice. It's coming. I'm trying to find heaps of Blackout stuff for you as well. So, yeah, continue. I'll just go back to the mix window and shut it for a couple of minutes. Here we are. It's time for Dance Whisper 01, a Britney vocal.
I really wanna dance tonight with you. I really wanna do. I really wanna dance.
That's weird.
Tonight with you. I really wanna do what you want me to.
I don't know if it's just the way it's compressed or something, but when she says, I really want to dance, it sounds like she says, I really bun the pants. You know what I mean? I penny pun the pants. It's I really bun the pants. Listen up.
I really wanna dance tonight with you. I really wanna do. I really wanna dance.
So that's interesting. They cut that off at the end. Maybe it was a practice run or they needed to put it back in, but they left it there. And then it goes back into the in-time version.
I really wanna dance tonight with you.
Which is exactly the same
I
sample.
really wanna do what you want me to.
Now, the reason I say it's the exact same sample is because you can see the split happens where the cursor is.
Really
Stop The cursor is right there. And this exact I really want right there is exactly the same as this I really want. And then, man, I suck, I swear. Ready?
I really wanna dance.
Oh, tonight. That's it. I really want to dance tonight. And you can see that exact shape there is exactly the same as that shape there. So if you listen to this,
I really wanna dance.
and then you listen to this,
I really wanna dance.
they're the exact same piece. They've just been cut and moved. Conspiracy unlocked. Yes. Okay, dance 3. This is called.
I really wanna
I
dance
panned it already.
and dance with you. I really wanna do what you want me to.
A bit more of a full Britney voice.
I really wanna dance and dance with you.
That deeper
I
raspiness.
really wanna do
What you want me to. Cool. And then, hang on, get back. There's a second one here called Dance 4. And I hadn't played around with it before, so I panned it, but I unpanned it.
I really wanna dance with you.
Okay.
I really wanna do what you want me to. I really wanna dance with you.
Is it different?
I really wanna do what you want me to.
Is she saying tonight with you in the first take and dance with you in the second take? Let's go back to the first take.
I really wanna dance with you.
And dance with you. Okay, yeah.
I really wanna do what you want me to. I really wanna dance with you.
It's almost like she says,
I really
and dance
wanna
with you.
do what you want me to.
And I put them together, and I spread them a little bit here and just check it out. Listen up.
I really wanna dance with you. I really wanna do what you want me to.
Yeah, that's cool. And let's chuck that whisper in there. It only happens at the start here, but let's listen to it.
I really wanna dance with you.
Wow.
I really wanna do what you want me to.
So it looks like the whisper is saying tonight, right?
I really wanna dance tonight with you.
Okay.
I really wanna do what you want me to.
It is a conspiracy. She's crying out. The difference between dancing tonight. Some people would actually draw a connection to that, to be honest. Okay, hook 1.
I'm a slave for you.
Yes, thank you. That is so good. Wait till it layers up, though, huh?
I'm a slave for you.
It's so much smoother as a transition through the notes here than it feels like on the recorded, when you hear it on the radio. It sounds like, I'm a slave instead of slave.
I'm
Listen.
a slave for you.
Maybe it's because of all the beat behind it that makes it sound like 3 separate notes rather than one nice, slide. Let's put a second one in.
I'm a slave for you.
So it's identical, essentially identical. I'll put a few together and we'll see, or we'll go through a few.
I'm a
Same.
slave for you.
She's got a bit of vibrato on the end of this,
I'm a slave for you.
which is cool. And then we go to hook.
I'm a slave for you.
People don't realise how hard it can be sometimes to not do vibrato. And a lot of the vibrato you hear in the world is probably, on this level, it's going to be natural, but a lot of the time you hear people singing, they're doing this, essentially. They're just making monkey sounds, but it's pleasing because there's a note coming out. So, it's really hard to flatten your own notes out while you're singing, because it's just easy to fall into the no one's paying attention, so I better play one on these, but it's fake, and it's not a real, authentic thing, so it can be quite hard to lay them straight. But hey, let's check out. Britney's doing a great job.
I'm a slave.
So we've got a lot of identical stacks here, up to a 6. We're going to check out the 6th now.
I'm a slave for you.
And then number 7, this is another one.
I'm a
Here we go.
slave for you.
Our first low, and then we got, so it's hook 7 low, and then we got another low here.
I'm a slave for you.
Okay, now let's put them all together and have a listen to them as they build up. I might just select that area and go through each one. Hook 1.
I'm a slave for you.
By the way, get used to this because we're going to hear a lot of it. Hook 1 and 2.
I'm a slave for you.
Add 3.
I'm a slave for you.
Add 4.
I'm a slave for you.
Now it's getting boring, so we're going to pan the first 2 and the second 2.
I'm a slave for you.
I'm going to add the next 2 in together, but keep them in the center.
I'm a slave for you.
And then I'm going to add the lows in, and I'm going to pan them left and right as well. Not as far left and right, but because they're a lower note. So let's hear it.
I'm a slave for you.
I got a bit generous with the panning on the high notes, so let's bring them closer towards the center and then hear it back.
I'm a slave for you.
That's real cool. And then the next bit.
I'm a slave for you.
And we can see that happens, that cycle of 2 happens twice more in this little part here. But we also have a thing called hook answer low and hook answer low. Let's just see what that does.
I cannot hold it. I cannot control it.
Sorry, that's both. Let's just do one at a time.
I cannot hold it. I cannot control it. I'm a...
Okay, and then the other one is going to do the same thing, so I'll just let that cycle. Here we go.
I won't deny it. I'm not trying to hide it.
Okay, now I can see on these get it, there is more of that. So we can, let's just listen to all the hooks with that response there for a second, and we'll come back. So we got I'm a slave for you.
I'm a slave for you.
Here we go.
I cannot hold it. I cannot control it. I'm a
Cool.
slave for you. I won't deny it.
I'm out of time.
I'm not trying to hide it.
Baby, don't you wanna... Sorry. All right, so there's some get-its here, right? I'm going to go through the get-its, and then we'll get back to that response, okay? There's a few get-its, and then we're going to do some fun panning.
Get it, get it, get it.
What?
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Whoa.
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Okay, and we'll add a second one in. Oh, let's just do a little loop here.
Get it, get it, get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Get it, get it,
Add a
get it,
third.
get it.
Add another one. Here we come.
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Add a fifth one. Let's
Get it,
pan
get
them.
it, get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it.
So I've just given them a bit of a pan just to see what they'll do. I'm going to hit those low ones really wide. No, yeah, bugger it. Let's do it. And add those in, and then we can hear the call and response from the hook. Give me that, get rid of that, and listen up.
I'm a slave for you.
All of it.
I cannot hold it.
Yes.
I cannot control it. I'm a slave
Nice.
for you.
Britney.
I won't deny it. I'm not trying to hide it.
Yes. Baby! That better be coming up. That's the bit I'm waiting for. All right, what's going on over here? More panting. Oh, cool little tape stop. Nice.
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
What?
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
What?
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Now there's a couple more harmonies there, but we'll just finish out the rest of this section. These tracks here. We've got some more call and response slave for yous.
I'm a slave
Nice.
for you.
Can you?
I cannot hold
You
it.
can't.
I cannot control
No,
it.
you can't
I'm
now.
a slave for you. I won't deny it. I'm not trying to hide it, baby.
Come on.
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
What?
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
What?
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Whoa!
Get it, get it,
Okay.
get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Give me that one more.
I'm a slave for you. I cannot hold it, I cannot control it. I'm a slave for you.
See, I always think to add that extra note, it's like slave, even though it's not there, and it's not even 3 notes, it's 1 slide.
Slave for you. I won't deny it.
Yep.
I'm not trying to hide it, baby.
All right, we're really close to finishing off those vocals, which is great. No, not great because then it's got to end, but I mean, like, there's more get it harmonies here that I just skipped, and I'm so sorry. But let's hear them. Let's hear them now. I will remove that. Let's hear them on their own. The get it harmonies.
Get it, 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 get it.
That's super cool. What did I? Yeah. All right, one more. Listen to that.
Get it, 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 get it.
Oh, that's super cool. Okay. Add the rest of those get it's in, and give me that one more time. Okay.
Get it, 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 get it.
Cool. And then, okay, one more of those, and then we'll go to that.
Get it, 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 get it.
Right, then we get to move over to a little thing there. That is, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. There's another vocal track here called "Talk Cleaned Up." Now, I mean, I haven't commented on the tonal qualities of Britney's vocals yet, but I will because they're remarkable. In the recording, of course, I'm very focused on how things are recorded because I'm strange. But listen to these.
Now watch me.
These are great.
Do you like it? Huh? It just feels good.
Ooh, I'm just gonna have a drink. All right, we'll move along a little. I can't believe it.
I just want to dance next to you.
Okay. Keep your hands to yourself, ready?
Are you ready?
No, I suppose so.
Let's go.
What's so funny? You laughing at me, Britney?
Like that.
Oh, weird.
You like it, huh?
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah. Now watch me.
All right.
Do you like it? Huh?
If this is cleaned up, I'd hate to hear what unclean
It
was.
just feels good.
Different kind of cleaned up.
I just can't help myself.
Imagine Jason Statham doing this. I just can't help myself. Do you like it? Does it feel good? Epinephrine. Epinephrine. Do you remember that movie Crank?
I just gotta let myself go.
And go and get some epinephrine.
I wanna see you move.
Down to the store to get some epinephrine. That's the sound I make when I take epinephrine.
Yeah. Do you like it? I just wanna dance next to you.
I swear we'll finish these out. we gotta hear the rest of these.
Are you ready?
No more Jason Statham, I'm sorry. That's another Are You Ready giggle.
Like that.
Okay, we're repeating here.
It just feels right. It just feels good.
That's kind of funny, that one. Let's hear that again.
It just feels right. It just feels good. Can you move? Just move with me.
Last bit.
Here we go now. Here we go now.
Couple more.
You like the way I move, huh? Here we go. Yeah.
All right, last one.
Like that.
There we go, guys. We got there. It's very nice, isn't it? So cleaned up, I suppose they mean they dropped some things around and tidied it up, so it was nice. Britney's lead vocal channel. This is, all right, so we're at 46 of 46. Let's go and have a look at this channel here and have a little bit of a listen. From the start.
I know I may be young, but I've got feelings too.
Okay.
And I need to do what I feel like doing. So let me go and just listen. All you people look at me like I'm a little girl. Well, did you ever think it'd be okay for me to step into this world?
Now we can hear that she still sounds quite smooth, but she also sounds defined. She's got that airiness about her
Always saying, little girl, don't step into the club.
without being over the top.
Well, I'm just
like
trying
that.
to find out why.
But not hearing a pillow like this.
Cause dancing's what I love, yeah. Get it, get it, get it, get it. What?
Yep.
I know I may come off quiet, may come off shy, but I feel like talking, feel like dancing when I see this guy.
Okay.
What's practical, what's logical,
What the hell, who cares?
All I know is I'm so happy when you're dancing there, yeah.
Get it, get it, get it, get it. Is that a get it part? Oh no.
I cannot control it. I'm a slave for you. I won't deny it. I'm not trying to hide it. Baby, don't you wanna
Some backups.
dance up on me?
I just wanna dance next to you.
To another time and place.
Okay.
Oh, baby.
Punch in there you can hear when she's just before she says baby.
And place. Oh, baby.
On the O.
Dance next to you.
To another time and place. Oh, baby. Don't you wanna dance up on me?
Are you ready?
Leaving behind my name and
Let's
age.
go.
Okay. Bit
Like
of
that.
instrumental there and some
Watch me.
talking.
Get it, get it, get it, get it. Get it, get
Do
it,
that.
get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Just feels good.
Nice.
I really wanna dance tonight with
Cause he's
you.
killing myself.
I really wanna do what you want me
Just gonna do
to.
it myself. Go.
I really wanna dance and dance with you.
Okay, now I get that bit where the vocal was kind of like, I really want to dance. And like why that was like that and why it was cut off. Because it was made to be like a delayed response to like an echo of the first one. And then the second one came in with it. So just listen up to this.
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
So we got,
I really wanna dance tonight with you. I really wanna do what you want me to. I really wanna dance tonight with you.
you know what I mean?
I really wanna do what you want me to.
Like, that's cool.
I really wanna dance. Don't you wanna? I really wanna do what you want me to.
And there's a lot going on here, but let's just go back to the baby.
Baby,
My bit.
don't you wanna dance up on me? To another time and place.
To another time and place.
Oh, baby, don't you wanna dance up on me? Leaving behind my name and age.
Okay. And this is what sets that off, man, for me.
I really wanna do what you want
This
me
is what
to.
this is it.
Baby,
That's it.
don't you wanna?
That's the whole song right there.
dance up
Those two
on
things for me, man.
To another time
But then you've also got,
and place. Oh, baby,
don't you wanna?
dance up on me? Leaving behind my name and age. I'm a
Give it to me now, say.
for you. I cannot hold it.
I'm not controlling.
I'm a slave for you. I won't deny it.
I'm not trying to hide it, but I do got to stop playing it in full because that's when they tell me off and they say, you got to stop doing that. I think that that's a really cool look at a really, really cool song. Awesome. Really, really, really cool. I'm really happy to have been able to check that out with you guys and that you would come along. And you Britney supporters have been so lovely to me ever since the start. So I thank you and I appreciate you a lot. And also, and again, an original supporter of this whole thing is the guys from Promo Spears, who have just been so lovely in helping and sending people over to the videos and stuff like that. So I appreciate you guys more than you know. But yeah, don't forget to go over to the YouTube channel and click on some buttons if you're watching on Facebook Live, or if you're watching on YouTube, or if you're watching on whoever else this goes at this point in time. Go over to the YouTube channel called Luffigan. Look for Broden Minogue Midnight Mixes. And I'm toying around with ideas at the moment for thumbnails and stuff with the help of a very talented young gentleman. But yeah, at the moment, I'm really happy to be able to come here and do this and not really have to play the YouTube game, because I don't like that game. It makes me sick, and I don't believe in nano attention span stuff, which is why you'll never see a sub 30-minute video, sub 25-minute video, because I really want you guys to get involved and relax and know that it's going to be okay. We can go along this little ride together, and we can listen to everything. We can listen to as much as we can, and we can learn things by concentrating and just by being in the moment here, especially with Britney. So thanks very much. Yeah, really, really great. Enjoy yourselves. I'm going to go for a walk in a moment, finish this glass of water, maybe give a mate a call, and then I'm going to go on GFY, which is what you can all do. Thanks so much. Yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Stay tuned. Break the Ice is definitely coming. I've just got to fire up this old beast underneath the table here and just get that file off there. And I'll do it when I'm damn well ready. Thank you very much. See you next time.